everybody, welcome back to my channel. Long time no see, but I do plan on being back on YouTube. Finally, I have missed talking to all of you about books and connecting with you here on YouTube and over on Instagram. So thank you so much for joining back in. I appreciate you all so very much. Today I want to talk about just a few books, part of a readathon that I am participating in. I have been looking forward to this ever since I stumbled upon this a few weeks ago. Keisha from A Book Like You, she posted something on Instagram and I found her through an Instagram post, just something random, and I have binged her channel ever since. If you guys love book reviews or reading vlogs, anything like that, you really should go check out her channel. She's so fun to listen to. I love her accent. She's really soothing to me. And she gives great book reviews. So she is hosting a spooky middle grade readathon, and we chose to do this spooky middle grade readathon now because it's the halfway point to Halloween, and this readathon is actually called Bookathon. How cute is that? I mean, come on, that is so cute. So she is hosting that. She actually has two other co-hosts, or they're all three hosting together. So there's Kendall from Bookphoria, which I love following her on Instagram. I just found her too because of Keisha. And then Hope, and I think her Instagram name is Hope on the Coast, I believe. I'll leave all of them linked down in the description. That way, hopefully I'm not getting their names wrong, but if I am, it'll be down there for you. So the whole point of this bookathon, or this readathon, is to read spooky middle grade reads. And if you guys have watched any of my videos, then you guys know I am a sucker for a good middle grade book. I love the whimsy, I love the magic. I like that sometimes it's just not so serious of content. So I jumped at the chance to do this. But before I get into all of the prompts and all of the books that I'm going to be reading that are part of my Boookathon TBR, I want to show you guys a product that I stumbled across that I'm really excited to have. And it's kind of become a thing now. Now I'm addicted to shopping for these. And I have another order coming in soon. But look at how cute this book sleeve is. I can fit my little Kindle right here, and then this is plenty big enough to hold my books for Bookathon. And I mean, look how cute it is. It's little cats. I mean, so cute, right? And like I said, I can put my Kindle Paperwhite in here. It's just perfect. And to go with it, I got a little bookmark. Isn't that adorable? And the prices were not bad at all. I thought they were super affordable, and they are very well made. They came pretty quickly. This was a pre-order because it was part of the Bookathon, and you had to pre-order or order by a certain date so you could get it in time to have it for the readathon. But I just thought this was adorable. And the name of that business is Happy Go Lovely Sleeves, I think. Let me check. Yes, okay, so these are made by Rachel, and they are Happy Go Lovely Sleeves. So I have another one coming in soon, and I'll be sure to show you guys that as soon as I get it. I'll probably post that over on Instagram, so make sure that you're following me over there. But let's get into the books. All right, so there were 3 prompts that we were given for this Bookathon. And the very first prompt, let me go over here, was a book with a cat on the cover. Now, so many middle grade, like spooky middle grades, have a cat on the cover. But I had a hard time picking which one I wanted to read that would be short enough, but good enough to make my TBR. So I found this graphic novel, which I'm not a huge graphic novel reader. I've only read 2. One of them was Pumpkinhead, and then the other one, it'll be this one. So this is called The OK Witch, and you can see the little cat here on the cover. This is about a 13-year-old girl. Her name is Moth Hush, and it says, I'm just going to read the synopsis for all of these back here for you. It says, 13-year-old Moth Hush loves all things witchy, but she's about to discover that witches aren't just the stuff of movies, books, and spooky stories. When some bullies try to ruin her Halloween, something really strange happens. Founders Bluff, Massachusetts has a centuries-old history of witch drama, and surprise, Moth's family is at the center of it all. When Moth's new powers show up, things get totally out of control. She meets a talking cat, falls into an enchanted diary, and unlocks a hidden witch world. Secrets surface from generations past as Moth unravels the complicated legacy at the heart of her town, her family, and herself. Doesn't that sound so good? And I was flipping through here, and the artwork is really cute. So I think this will be perfect. It'll help kind of break up some of the chapter books that I've picked for the other two prompts so that I can get all of this reading in, because if you guys don't know, part of the reason that I have been MIA on YouTube for a bit is because I finished my master's degree and now I'm a high school English teacher. So it's been a chaotic roller coaster ride. So my life is busy, and if you don't know, I have two kiddos who are very, very active in athletics. So we are on go most nights of the week. We are maybe home 2 nights a week, maybe. It is very rare that we get a lot of time at home, so I had to find something that I could sneak in. And I think this will be easy enough for me to take on the go too, and be able to read while we're at practices or while I'm waiting in the car to pick one of them up. I think this will be so cute. All right, and then the next prompt was a book about something that scares you. So this is, actually, I want to talk about this a couple of different ways. So this is the book that we are doing like a group buddy read. Everybody in the group is like, if you want to read it, you can read it. But what's really cool about this is Lindsay Curry is the author of this, and she's actually going to join in on the live discussion about this book. And anytime I can talk to an author, I lose my mind. I just think it's so cool. I feel like regardless of how many books they've written, or, you know, it's like talking to a celebrity. And how they have all of that creative in there just blows me away. So I am so excited to read What Lives in the Woods by Lindsay Curry. And this is actually the book that fits my prompt, something that scares you. I grew up in a small town, and our house was in the woods. And ironically, we bought the land that's right next to the house that I grew up in. So I still currently live in a small town in the woods. So freaks me smooth out when it's dark. I'm not going in the woods. So when I saw that this was like the group read, I was like, perfect. This fits the prompt for me. I get to talk with the author, join in on that live discussion. It's perfect. So let me read the synopsis to you. All Jenny Anderson wants from her summer is to relax, attend a writing workshop, and spend time with her best friend. But when Jenny's father surprises the family with a month-long trip to Michigan, her plans change for the worse. Especially because they aren't staying in a normal hotel. They'll be living in and restoring the century-old Woodmore Manor. When they arrive, Jenny is immediately spooked by the creepy house and the rumors of what lives in the surrounding woods. Legend says the forest is inhabited by prowling creatures with glowing eyes that prey on campers who are never seen again. That is legit my absolute fear of the woods. The creatures prowling out there in the dark. This sounds so spooky, but so good. It says, and Jenny can't shake the feeling that there's something wrong with the house as well. Shadowy figures, a strange ticking sound in the walls, and a mannequin that has a mind of its own all converge to make for a terrifying stay. And as Jenny investigates, she learns that there's more than one legend roaming around, and this one definitely isn't after campers. It's after her. Oh my gosh. This is fantastic. Oh, so, okay, and I just realized Lindsay Curry is the one who wrote the book Scritch Scratch, which I've seen it all over. Okay, so undoubtedly, this will be my first time reading one of her books, but undoubtedly, I'm gonna need to read a few of her books. So I'm really hoping I like this. It sounds really good. It sounds very creepy. So, What Lives in the Woods? Okay, and then the next prompt. A book with an amusement park or a camp. I struggled with this one. I watched a lot of book recommendation videos and I still struggled to find one, but I ended up going with Camp Murderface. Sweetwater is finally reopening 3 decades after it mysteriously shut down. Campers Corin Quinn and Tess Jones have each had more than enough of their regular lives. They are so ready to take their summer at Sweetwater by storm. But before they can so much as toast one marshmallow, strange happenings start happening. Will Camp Sweetwater shut down for good this time, with them inside? So again, sounds pretty creepy. It fits the camp prompt. I don't know a lot about it, but it sounds good. So I'll be reading this one. And then, of course, I had to throw in a bonus book, okay? I have been wanting to read this book since, I think I got it maybe October of 2021. I think it has been sitting on my shelf that long. But it's Eva Evergreen, The Semi-Magical Witch. Now, this one actually fits 2 different things for me too. So I am part of Alexandra Roselyn, or I don't know, I just know her by Lexi. She has a YouTube channel on here and she is very, very popular on BookTube. I'm a member of her Patreon and I noticed that for the month of June, or maybe it's the month of May, but we're doing the meeting in the middle of June because it is like, it's a chunky little read. She has a book club and this is the book pick. So I thought, well, perfect. This fits with my spooky middle grade Bookathon read, but it also fits for the book club. So I love that Patreon book club too because it is middle grade and I can do that with my daughter. So a lot of the time we both read the book or I'll even read it aloud to her and then we get to join in with the discussions and all of that. So it's a really good time. And actually in that Patreon, they are starting a spring book quest. So like it's a reading, it's almost like a board game where you like read through the different prompts to go to these different things to complete this quest. Super cool, and the map is beautiful. And anyway, I'm rambling, but that's really cool too. So if you haven't checked out that YouTube channel, I will put it down in the description, and then maybe watch some of her videos and consider joining her Patreon, and then we can read together. But anyway, back to the book, Eva Evergreen. So Eva Evergreen is determined to earn the rank of novice witch before her 13th birthday. If she doesn't, she'll lose her magic forever. For most young witches and wizards, it's a simple test. The only problem, Eva only has a pinch of magic. She summons heads of cabbage instead of flowers and gets a sunburn instead of calling down rain. And to add insult to injury, whenever she overuses her magic, she falls asleep. When she lands in the tranquil coastal town of Valteri, the residents expect a powerful witch, not a semi-magical girl. So Eva comes up with a plan. Set up a magical repair shop to help Valteri and prove she's worthy. She may have more blood than magic in her veins, but her semi-magical fixes repair the lives of the townspeople in ways they never could have imagined. But will Eva's bit of magic be enough when the biggest magical storm in history threatens the town she's grown to love? Doesn't that sound so good? It's just a bonus, an extra that I have chosen to read. And those are it. So, Eva Evergreen, The OK Witch. I'm really excited about this one. What Lies in the Woods. I'm also very excited for this one. And then Camp Murderface. So thank you guys for watching. If you want to join in, again, I will have all of their Instagrams and YouTubes and all the things linked down below. I'd love for you to follow along with me over on Instagram as I go throughout this Bookathon week. And other than that, be sure to like this video if you're happy I'm back. I am, and then subscribe if you want to continue hanging out. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next video.